So this goes to a response to a DM that we received about toxic habits. And so if you ever have any questions or stuff, like, send us a DM, we'll keep it anonymous and we'll talk about it here. So basically, I had a toxic habit of always like getting into a art, like trying to stir up strife between us so that he feels bad and that he will come to me and like give me the comfort and the attention that I wanted. So like I'll act like I'm gonna do the silent treatment just because I wanted him to hold me, or I wanted him to, like, you know, he'll give me a cake pop a lot of times. Like my last cake pop, I'll never forget, I was eating it and I was like, this cake pop's so good. And like the Lord said, why don't you just ask him to get you a cake pop? Like why are you manipulating him in order to get what you want? And I was like, you know what, like that is wrong, and it's wrong to manipulate your person. And so the first step is to acknowledge what you're doing. The second step is to create a plan to come against what you're doing, and really another step too is to come to them and apologize and let them know why you were doing what you're doing. Like, hey, I was like starting a lot of arguments or just acting like I was mad because I just wanted your attention, and I'm sorry that I got it that way, but could you touch me more, or could you, like, you know what I mean, like just expressing what you desire in a healthy way.
Toxic habit that I had was keeping things hidden out of shame instead of just bringing them to the light. And what that did was, when things were brought into the light, because everything hidden is going to be exposed at some point, it was worse because I could have just been honest and just brought it up and we could have dealt with it, instead of lies or, you know, keeping things hidden. And I realized that if this is your partner, if this is the woman or man that you love, you should always feel safe, even if you have certain struggles, certain habits that you're trying to get rid of. That person should be the number one person you should trust. And because I didn't trust that, because I was so in my shame, and honestly it was pride, even shame, and sometimes it can even be an inch of pride of like, I have to deal with this on my own, I don't need anybody to help me, I got this, I don't need you to judge me. But that's just so incorrect, because the more things are hidden, the bigger it can grow. Versus if you bring it into the light, it can be hit on the head just like that. You can have covering, you can have prayer, counsel, talk it through, but never keep things hidden. Never try to, I mean, look at all the stuff that's coming out even in Hollywood that people kept hidden. You don't want that life. We don't want that life. We want honesty, we want transparency, and this will create safety in your union.
The real you deserves to be loved.